Ever wonder what Roblox horror games actually do to you and others? Well, here we are, because this is how your favorite Roblox horror exposes you. 2026 edition. Scary Shawarma Kiosk, The Anomaly. Now, this game is pretty new, and for those of you who don't know what this game is about, it's basically you working at a shawarma kiosk and you just basically selling shawarma, and there can be bad customers coming to you and having like duplicates or attempting to get into the kiosk or having like no face, so they try to climb into your thing. And there's like a ton of things that could happen. And then there's like events outside where basically anything can happen. And honestly, if this is your favorite horror game, then there's something wrong with you, man. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. You're the type of person to say that you love horror games, but then end up playing something like this. You're a hypocrite, okay? I just gotta say, you're a hypocrite. And honestly, man, you might be scared of anything at that point. Like, you probably get trauma when you get to your local shawarma kiosk. I'm gonna be real with you. But it's not good for a horror game. Mulberry County. Now, this game is actually really fun. It's a story game basically where you're stuck in a house and your parents are gone on vacation, and then you go out to figure out what's happening, and then there's like a monster after you, and it's like late at night, you wake up and you go outside and that type of stuff. It's really fun. It's a new game and it's actually really good. So, but if this is your favorite horror game, then you probably just love story games, and I can't blame you because I do love story games as well. Doors. Now, I'm gonna be real, man. You're a bigger hypocrite than shawarma kiosk players. Because this game is not scary, okay? It's just flickering lights with monsters going after you. 2D monsters running after you. It's like the Gary's Mods game. And honestly, this is the kid version of a scary game. I can't really see anyone being actually scared of this game. But if you actually think this game is scary and you see trauma in real life, then you probably think that doors in real life are scary as well. I could actually imagine you being scared of something like that. Switch games, man. There's better. Like this next one. Apeirophobia. Now, this is definitely one of the scary ones. Very underrated game. I haven't played through it all, but I have played it like 2 or 3 times, and it's actually really peak. And it's also why it's on the list of good games, in my opinion. And if this one's your favorite, then you can probably actually handle decently scary horror games. I mean, this one isn't too scary either. We gotta consider it's Roblox, so nothing will be scary completely, but it does have some scary things attached to it. There are better games, of course, but this one is probably one of the scarier ones of the ones we have on this list. And also, you do love Backrooms, which I don't blame you for because there's some lore on that. Also, there's a new movie of Backrooms coming out. I'm definitely watching that. The Mimic. This one used to make me poop my pants, okay? And I'm not embarrassed to say that because that's basically what it does. It used to be a very scary game. I've played through the first 2 chapters and it was really good. I don't know what happened. And that was like 2 years ago. But when I joined like 3 weeks ago on my school laptop because I was bored during my lesson, it's just not the same. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't feel the same. It can either be that I was a kid around then, or it could be that they've actually made some changes to the game. And it's sad because it used to be one of the best horror games on Roblox, and it's just sad what has happened to it. And honestly, if this is your favorite game now, then you're probably the type that tries something peak after its very peak arc, and that's something to blame for. It's kind of boring and bad now, so if this one's your favorite, then you just haven't truly experienced the peak things. Short horror story games. These ones are actually scary, and I like these. A bit scarier than Apeirophobia and almost on the same level as the Mimic before, OG Mimic, which is why it's also on the scarier side. But if this is your favorite, then you just love short stories overall. Like you're the type of person to watch short stories and you're the type of person to play short stories as well. And I really don't blame you. This is good stuff. And honestly, since they're very short, like I'm talking 10, 20 minutes type of short, you probably play like 15 of those every day if this is your truly favorite game. And you probably play them with your friends because they're just like they're actually fun to play with friends and it's more fun with others. And there's something else interesting about you. You do love quality horrors. And there's a lot of quality horrors on Roblox nowadays, but back when these short horror story games came out, there weren't. And this was probably the highest quality of things you could find on Roblox back then, which is like 2, 3, 4 years ago. 99 Nights in the Forest. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now, bro. Get back to your bedtime, bro. This is probably one of the worst scary horror games to ever exist. So bad that every other brain rot YouTuber plays it. Okay? Now, don't think I'm actually speaking bad on this game. I'm just saying like it's bad for a horror game. This game is fun. I'm not gonna lie, I've played it so many times and I actually grinded this game. But if we're talking about horror games, then this one's not actually scary. And the reason I say that is because I see brain rot YouTubers play it. And it's not bad. They can actually play it. I really don't care. But the thing here is brain rot YouTubers usually play things that are appealing to their core audience, which is children. And there's also some there's older groups on Roblox, like 17 to 19-year-olds playing this game. And we usually play more realistic stuff. So 99 Nights in the Forest just doesn't fit the horror scheme in this scenario. And that's what your favorite Roblox horror game says about you. Remember, all of this is a joke, so please don't take anything here seriously. And if you do, I'm sorry, man, just get through it. I don't know what to tell you. If you're provoked by some Roblox ratings, then there's something wrong with you. But hey, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.